So with the links styled, let's continue styling our package boxes here. Let's style the title, the subtitle, and the description. And for that, I'll use classes again to not use combinators only. And I'll add a class of package title to the h1 tag. I'll add a class of package subtitle to my h2 tag here, and a class to that paragraph, maybe package info. The names, of course, as always, are up to you. And we should add these classes to all our packages or plans here. So let's do that for all the elements in all the plans. Now with that set up, we got all we need to target the different elements and apply some styling. So back in the packages.css file, let's start with the subtitle. I'll leave the title for now. So subtitle, package subtitle, that class, will receive a color of, let's say, a gray color, maybe a little bit darker than that. Let's go down a little bit, somewhere around that, and I'll turn this to a hex code again, so 979797. If we save that and we reload the page, now we got that dark gray look for the subtitle, which looks good in my opinion. And for the info, let's also target that with package info, so that's the description text. Let's set a padding of, let's say, 16 pixels, and a border of 1 pixel solid and then that dark green, and a font size of 20 pixels maybe, and then a text color of that dark green too. If we save that, it's pushed in a little and it's in that border, so that's nice. So the text is pushed in inside of that border, I should say. One other thing I now want to do is I want to add different backgrounds to the different plans, and each plan should have its own background. And for that, I'll assign IDs to the plans, because if I need to select every plan differently, then IDs are the best way of doing that. So the first plan will get an ID of plus, because it's a plus plan. The second one is the free plan, so this will get an ID of free. And the third one, the third section, will get the ID premium. And of course, you could name this premium plan, free plan, plus plan, whatever you like. With these plan IDs added, we can target the plus plan, for example, and give it a background color of, let's say, a light green, which actually also is slightly transparent. So let's add the RGBA function here to be able to create a slightly transparent color. And the color I prepared for this, but of course you are free to choose a different one, has values 213, 255, and 220, and then 0.95 as a value for the transparency. So this is almost not transparent. 1 would be fully opaque, 0 would be fully transparent. This only has a slight transparency. Now I'll also assign a style for the free plan, and the free plan will get a background color with the RGBA function with a slightly different green. There I prepared 234, 252, 237, and then again 0.95 for the transparency. And the premium plan, that plan will actually receive a color of a darker green, so RGBA again, but here it's 14, 79, 31, and then 0.95. With that, if we now save that, we got that green color, we got these green colors. We see we'll need to adjust the text colors of the last plan because it is dark. It's dark on purpose. We want to kind of emphasize our premium plan. It should look premium. And one other thing I want to do is I want to give these descriptions a white background so that they stand out from the rest. So for that, back in our code on package info, I'll assign a background of white to assign a white color. So now this looks like that. So this is all looking good, but as I said, the premium plan needs to get different text colors. So at the bottom, I'll add my premium selector and then use a combinator, the descendant combinator again. As you see, this is a combinator you use a lot, to select my package title. So we defined that class, haven't used it before, but here we need it. And give this a white color maybe. And also select my package subtitle here. And there, I will stick to a gray, but to a different gray, not as dark as the previous one. Here I will use BBB. With that, if we now save this and reload, that's easier to read, and now I like the look of these plans. This is actually what I wanted you to do. One thing's missing though. I want to have a hover effect if we hover over such a plan. So if we go up to package here, for the entire package, not just for the link, actually both is the same because package A, so the anchor tag, has display block, so it fills the entire package. But the package also includes that border. Therefore, for that package, I want to add a hover effect and an active effect, and add a box shadow. There, I'll add 2 pixels, 2 pixels, 2 pixels, or maybe 4 pixels as a blur factor, and no spread. And then I'll add this transparent gray I already used earlier. It's like this. Now finally, I want to add a border color here, and that border color will be FF5454. If we save that and we reload, we see this is looking pretty good. I like that style. So that's looking good. We got our different plans now highlighted, and that is the state I wanted you to reach. Now chances are you used different colors, or maybe you found a different solution for some of the stylings applied here. Definitely compare your solution to mine and feel free to share yours with your fellow students, discuss them with your fellow students, and let's together now add one more thing, because I want to ensure that this middle plan, the free one, actually is positioned on the right of our page.